Hi everyone and welcome back to the Overtake GT. This is the Honda Civic Type R, the FL5 from 2022. Front engined, front wheel drive and of course turbocharged. This thing is phenomenal. Over 580 brake horsepower. This thing is absolutely determined to get you a win at Le Mans, and I can show you how to do that. This is great on any track you throw it in at. It's perfect for those that love to go to Nordschleife, and it isn't too bad if you like going Spa or anywhere like that either. A shade under 700 pp, and this thing really is a very performant car. Let's get straight into it. So get your car, let's head to the tuning shop, and let's get this thing ready to race on track. Okay, so now we're at the tuning shop. It is time to get this thing ready to race. So the first thing we need to do is shed some weight from the vehicle. So weight reduction stage 1 is what we need. And you can see the Civic Type R in that custom livery. It doesn't half look good, doesn't it? Club Sports, you want bore up, high lift camshaft. Now if you're level 50, wait until we've got to ultimate, because there is high lift camshaft S. Weight reduction stage 2, power restrictor and a ballast. Semi-racing, you want to get a racing crankshaft, fully customizable computer, high RPM turbocharger, a fully customizable LSD, weight reduction stage 3 and increase the body rigidity. Under racing, you want to get stroke up, engine balance tuning, polish ports, racing intercooler and a racing air filter, a racing silencer, racing exhaust manifold, racing brake pads and a racing brake kit. I went for the drill discs on this one. Brake balance controller, fully customizable suspension, a racing clutch and flywheel, fully customizable racing transmission and a set of racing hard tyres. Under extreme, a set of inters, because if you go into Le Mans, you know what's going to happen there. It's going to throw up an absolute storm. And look at that, that's probably the cheapest new engine I've done in a while, 25k, not bad. Ultimate, titanium connecting rods and pistons, and there they are, high lift camshaft S. Now let's get straight to GT Auto, because there's a few things we need to do to get this thing streamlined and ready for the track. So here we are, GT Auto, and it is time to make this thing look as good as it's going to perform. So the first thing is car maintenance and service, and what we want to do on the right hand side is click on wide body and get that installed. And you can see that wider stance on this car with those evil looking headlamps. I mean, come on, this car looks phenomenal, absolutely brilliant. And if you can put a livery on there to make it look even meaner, I mean, wow, go for it. Let's go back. Car customization is the next thing we want to click on, and what we want to do is we want to get the wheels boxed off first. So the wheels, you can see the wheels I've gone for this time are just Oslegender wheels, just tying in with that design I've gone for. Now what you want to do is 19-inch standard wheels, rim width wide, offset wide, and get those installed. And you can see they hug inside those wheel arches quite well, don't they? They look great. Okay, get those installed. Now what we want to do is we want to go back and we go to custom parts, and at the front you want to get type B, the side type A, and the wing type B. They're the options that you want to click to get the best out of this car. I went for that wing, and I tell you what, it looks absolutely brilliant. Now we've done that, let's go to racing items. So bonnet pin, pick your own, tow hook, and a roll cage. I've gone for roll cage type C. Again, just to tie it within the car, I've made that green. Under other, light bulb, number plate, and caliper colour. So caliper colour, I went for an offset blue. Number plate, I've gone for the UK style, because obviously I'm in the UK. And light bulb, I went for the super cool LEDs. Livery editor, you want to make one like me, go mad, have loads of fun, or click low style and pick one of the many hundreds that are available on there. Now, it's the moment you've been waiting for. It's the setting sheet. Let's get on it. Let's get this thing dialed in, and let's get ready to win wherever we take it. And here we are, we're back in the garage. You can see this is perfected for that latest update 1.59. Just under 700 pp, 580 brake horsepower. This thing really is a brilliant car, just a shade over 1100 kilos. I mean, this thing really does perform really well. Now first thing is racing hard tyres, get those installed, and then body height adjustment is 100 at the front and 130 at the rear. Your anti-roll bar is 5 at the front, 10 at the rear. The dampen ratio compression is 25 at the front and 30 at the rear, and the expansion is 45 front and rear. Natural frequency is 1.85 at the front and 2.25 at the rear. I've gone for a negative camber angle of 3 at the front and 3 at the rear. Now get this the right way round, because if you get it wrong it's going to mess up the balance of the car while you're driving. So toe angle, a toe out 0.05 at the front and a toe in of 0.05 at the rear. Please get them the right way round. I don't want it to mess up your balance of the car. Initial torque 7, acceleration sensitivity 15 and braking sensitivity is 7. If you're struggling to get the car stopped, move that up to maybe 10 but no more, and you should be perfectly fine. Max out at 10, but definitely don't deviate too much away from these settings, because otherwise you're going to make it very difficult to drive. Downforce 125 at the front and 251 at the rear. Your ECU 100%, no ballast, power restrictor stays at 100%, and you automatically adjust the top speed, get that to 290 and make these changes. First gear 2.768, second gear 2.056, third gear 1.640, fourth gear 1.359, fifth gear 1.147, and sixth gear 0.975. That's a final drive of 3.442, revving just over 8,500 RPM, and this thing, it really does sound brilliant, absolutely brilliant. High RPM turbocharger installed, no anti-lag system. The reason for that is it hammers the fuel. Don't get it, don't install it, don't waste your time. Intercooler, racing, everything else set up there. Brake controller, the rear balance is set to 5, and the reason for that is because those front wheels are going to be doing the braking, they're going to be doing the turn, and they're going to have all the power going through them. Get all that brake balance if you can to the rear, and just take a bit of pressure off those front tyres and that front wheel and that steering. Everything else you can see installed there. This is a fast lap of Le Mans where I explain everything you need to get a win, and trust me, this thing is amazing. Let's get into that now, and before I do get into it, quickly hit that subscribe button, stop missing these builds. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed, because trust me, there's far more coming up. This is another great build you're going to enjoy. Let's get into that last lap right now. And here we go, last lap, and we're in the Honda Civic Type R. This is the FL5 from 2022. This thing is absolutely excellent. As you can see, I've just done a 410, but this thing is so much quicker, and that was battling trying to get past Mendoza early in that lap. Feisty race this one, so much bad weather, that's why the weather map's still on. But this car, even though it's front wheel drive and it's got so much power and torque, I'll tell you what, it's quite easy for anyone to drive. Alright, 2 temps down, I'm going to have to make that up now on this straight. Now the thing is, I'm in fuel map 6. So if you can do the maths, you can see how many laps you get on fuel map 6. That's right, you get 3 laps. So 3 laps of fuel, and this thing just pulls away. It really is a decent motor. So you can see, you know, coming down the Mulsanne straight in fuel map 6, you're easily hitting 185. You're going to have to slam on, hard on the brakes. And that's it. Fuel map 1 is going to get you a lap and a bit. So basically a lap, and you're going to hit over 200 miles an hour, and it is insanely quick down the Mulsanne straight. But I'll tell you what, if you want a car that's solid, great performer, won't let you down, this is it. Now, I've got 2 of these. I bought one, and I got one as a gift from the roulette tickets that we get. And I'll tell you what a car. It's not one that I would have thought of using. It was suggested to me a while ago, and I thought, you know what, now is the time to get it done, because I'm working my way through the list with so many of you lovely viewers, subscribers, say, can you do this? Well, yeah, I can. Just drop me a message and I get it done. I add it to my list. So I've been going through a lot of the ones that have been requested a lot. you know, they're pretty much coming to an end now. Now it's all the hot hatches and things like that, engine swaps. So there is going to be quite a few of those coming up in a short space of time. And then, as you know, today those 4 cars dropped on the channel, update 1.59. And the thing is, it's only 2 of them that are really worth doing, isn't it? It's going to be the Ferrari Superfast and it's going to be that Corvette. So they're going to be added to the list, of course. And they're not getting bumped down to the bottom, they're getting bumped up near the top. So we want to crack on. We know that on Friday, when the weekly challenges come out, that's it. There's going to be a 1 week event. And we know there is, of course, we all know. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? Because that's what they've started doing now, which is 1 week events every week. For the past few weeks anyway. But this car on this track anyway, getting back to this, solid performer. It's great on the tyres, as you can see, considering all that power is at the front and it's doing all the turning as well. It's great, honestly. The tyres at the front, it's performing great. When you stick the inters on, again, it's really good. Just make sure you time it right, because if it starts drying up and there's nothing, you know, to keep those cool, that's it. Not only did they burn up, but they start literally shedding away, and that is it. You are not going to be able to keep them under control much longer, because that'll be it. They just won't have any grip. They'll just fall away, and then you'll be done. Literally done for, and that's it. So we're going to come over, cross the line, and of course we are going to end up with another 825,000 credits in the bank from an easy win from a car that has been absolutely brilliant. Look, no drama at all. Honestly, what a car. My lad could drive this. Anyone could drive it. I'm crossing the line in 407. So a 407, that's on the 3rd lap as well. So like used tyres. This thing really is great. It's a fantastic car now. I'm telling you now, get your car. You can get it from Grand Central. What's not to love about it? Just over 30 minutes. And a 407.5 pretty much. Solid lap. I'd probably give it, I don't know, 8 out of 10. I think if it didn't have all that power at the front wheels, then that'd be good. If there was a better way to adjust it, so there's a bit more on the rear, but other than that, spot on. So you go get your car, enjoy that at the tuning shop, enjoy the full build, hit your subscribe button, stop missing out. Follow me on Fridays for the live streams, 12 midday till 5. More are going to be getting added later in the night as well, so more people can watch. And that is it. You have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next one.